Good evening. My name is Rick Green, and I'm with the Diffusion Project. And I am here this evening just to simply offer a few words. Just recently we received from the jury in the George Zimmerman trial a verdict. They returned to us a verdict of not guilty as it pertains to the murder 2 charge. This jury of his peers gathered themselves together and through deliberations determined that the actions of George Zimmerman, based on the evidence presented to them and their interpretation of those pieces of evidence, did not rise to the level of murder in the second degree. Let me first take a moment and say to the father of Trayvon Martin, brother, my prayers go out to you. I can only imagine the weight of carrying the notion that another man is responsible for the death of your son. I can only imagine that everything in a father rises up. I know that we as fathers have an internal part of us that we're born with that drives us to protect our children, and the age of those children is irrelevant. I pray that through Christ you can find peace and that your spirit be settled. And then to the mother of Trayvon, may God bless your soul. I understand that Trayvon was truly flesh of your flesh, and oh, how heavy it must be. And unless we have walked in your shoes, it is certainly fair to say that we can't begin to imagine the pain of a mother who has endured what you have endured. May God keep you. May He cover you. And then to my brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters in Sanford, Florida, and across the country. I know that this situation is reminiscent of so many other situations by which we have viewed the actions of our justice system and then interpreted those actions to be unjust. So no matter what you think, no matter what your opinions are, yet we still find ourselves standing here in a place that feels so familiar. So what now? What do we do? How do we then navigate yet another situation that feels so heavy, that tends to remind us of a time and place that was very bitter? How does the layperson, the regular you and I's who out there who are just simply trying to make it from day to day, what can we do? Because as you know, just as there have been situations prior to Trayvon's case, there will probably be more. How do we prepare now to minimize the number of those situations that we end up dealing with that takes us to this place? And how do we manage the emotions that are unleashed as a result of such circumstances? You see, we have to come together. You have to decide to fill the potholes prior to traveling the road. If we live in a world of reactions and we take reactionary measures, we will always be behind the curve. We are a strong people. We are an intelligent people. We have the tools to build for tomorrow. And when I say build, I mean a safer place. A place where we can feel comfortable how our children and then our grandchildren will be measured by society. We can do that now. We should gather around the Martin family, offer our support, help them where they might need help in the healing process, organize ourselves, but not just those who are in the public eye, not just those who have somehow or another donned the hat of spokespersons for a people. I'm speaking about those of us who lie under the radar, the ones who truly make it happen. What can we do? How do we then get involved in the social issues in our communities? The problems in Sanford, Florida, are the problems in Houston, Texas, are the problems in Atlanta, Georgia, are the problems in Chicago, Illinois, are the problems in Oakland, California. There are problems like this all over the country, communities all over the country. To allow one to happen and go without action as it pertains to change reeks of a divided people. And I'm often reminded that a house divided cannot stand. So what shall we do? I say we move. I say we organize. I say we heal. I say we restrain ourselves from the urges to lash out. This we can do. I pray that this is an opportunity for us to grow and to get better, to organize ourselves in a way in which we might be able to prevent this kind of thing in the future. These things certainly can be turned over, turned inside out, and made into something good for our future. God bless the Martin family. God bless the people of this country. God bless our justice system.